Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, 'cause I don't fucking care.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're doing an NHL 17 Team of the Week prediction video. It is for the week of October 19th. First prediction video we're doing this year, and we're going to go ahead and start off. I know some people might not be as interested in it right now because there isn't Movembers out, but later in the year I do know it's more important if they do come out with Movembers this year, because if you got the upper hand on when a Team of the Week's coming out, you can always invest in them. But as always, we're going to do a little Team of the Week prediction video every week anyway, for the interest of other people that are still interested in it. You guys are going to have to let me know, though, if you do think there's actually going to be Movembers this year, because we haven't seen Hockey Fight Cancer cards yet this year, which is interesting because, you know, we've seen those a staple in the game for years now. If they're starting to change cards up, will we still see Movembers? I'd like to hear if you guys think we're going to see them or not. But much like last year, guys, the Team of the Weeks, the first line is the Offensive Team of the Week. The second line is the Defensive Team of the Week. The third and fourth lines are AHL minor league players. So what we do is we only predict the first line for the Team of the Week because that's the one that is actually kind of predictable. The other ones are kind of up in the air with hits, other analytics and stuff that you never know what EA is going to pull out of. But when it comes to the first line, it's really associated with how they play on the ice, point production wise, so it's easier to predict them for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start off with the goalie position this week, who I think is going to get a Team of the Week, and that is Roberto Luongo. Coming back, age is not a problem. 2 games played, 2 wins, 0.98 goals against average, and he's got a .957 save percentage here in the past week. Next, we're going to go over the defensive first line. First guy we're going to bring up here is Cam Fowler. 2 goals, 1 assist in 3 games played this year. I do expect to see him get a card, maybe. The Team of the Week for defensemen this week is a little iffy. There's a lot of guys right around the 3-point range. Nobody really stood out a lot. I mean, it was Carlson, but he got a player of the game. Player of the games don't get Team of the Week cards. Then his defensive partner pairing guy we have is Brent Burns. He had 1 goal, 2 assists, and just 2 games played this week. Like I said, no one really stood out, but Brent Burns did have 3 points in 2 games, so I think that, you know, puts him up on the list a little bit higher for the fact that he did it in less games played than the other guys. So hopefully we see a Brent Burns upgrade this week. That'd be a nice one to see. Alright, so next up we're going to do the first line of the forwards, and I got some great news for some of you guys that are the Connor McDavid fans, because I expect him to have a really good shot at having a Team of the Week this week. He put up 3 goals, 3 assists in 3 games played this week, 6 points. That was tied for the most points by anybody during the week that was not a recipient of a Player of the Game card thus far this season. So that leaves us with the other guy that had 6 points this week, and that's Paul Stastny. 2 goals and 4 assists, 1 less goal, but 3 games played as well. Expect to see him to see a nice little upgrade as well. Then finally, we got David Pastrnak. He did have a Player of the Game worthy night against the Blue Jackets, go figure, right? But he was on the line with Brad Marchand, so I'm assuming they didn't give him one because they gave it to Marchand and they didn't want to give him to both guys on the same line. I don't know. Long story short, he's got 3 goals and 2 assists in just 2 games played, so that separates him from the other 5-point players because he does have those 2 games played. But, you know, 4 points in 1 game, like I said, should have been a Player of the Game, but wasn't. But there was a couple guys that I did give him the edge over because he had it in 2 games played, like Richard Panik, who had 4 goals and 1 assist, but he was in 3 games played. And Tarasenko, also 3 goals, 2 assists in 3 games played. Both of them still up for grabs. I could see either one of them. I wouldn't be surprised if they did get a Team of the Week. Like I said, I gave Pastrnak the edge because he did only play 2 games to get those 5 points.